Hello, my name is Aneta Zelenska, and I will be presenting the proposal for my thesis titled Examining the Relationship Between Social Media Users' Degree of Social Anxiety and Customer Service Channel Attitudes and Preferences. First, a little bit of background, some facts and statistics that got me interested in this topic. So, quality customer service is part of a company's marketing strategy that fosters customer retention, which in turn leads to profitability. About 37% of the world's population are active on at least one social network. 67% of social media users had used a company's social media channels for customer support. Approximately 7.1% of U.S. adults aged 18 or older have social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety is associated with social media use, and the asynchronistic quality of online communication reduces social anxiety and social inhibitions. Therefore, the purpose of my study is to understand the attitudes toward customer service channels, especially towards social media, as well as the preferences for customer service channels of social media users with social anxiety. Therefore, I seek to answer two research questions. How does a social media user's degree of social anxiety influence attitudes toward customer service channels, especially towards social media? And how does a social media user's degree of social anxiety influence preferences for customer service channels? This study seeks to fill a gap in customer service research by focusing on social media users with social anxiety. The findings of this research will have major implications for marketing practice. It hopes to guide companies that are seeking to expand their customer service channels offered by providing insight into which customer service channel investments may yield the highest returns. This research will also allow marketers to exploit the learned reasons for customer service channel preferences into providing exemplary customer service for niche target audiences, which will increase customer retention, in turn increasing company profitability. Finally, this research will prove to benefit consumers, especially those with social anxiety, who will potentially experience more satisfactory customer service. Before moving on, we first have to understand what customer service is and how it impacts businesses. Customer service is simply treating customers with respect and providing assistance throughout the entire buying process, which includes problem recognition, information search, evaluation of alternatives, purchase, and post-purchase. The reason it is so important for businesses is because excellent customer service is the key to customer retention, which in turn is the key to profitability. Businesses lose over $41 billion in sales each year as a result of poor customer service. Now, by allowing consumers to contact them through different avenues of communication, businesses can reach more of their current and potential customers, retain them, and make profit. Before moving on, we need to understand what type of customer service channels exist out there and how many people are using each one. So, a study conducted by Forrester identified 5 self-service customer service channels and 4 live assist channels. As we can see in the graph, there is 64% of people that used help or FAQs on a company's website, 67% had a conversation with a customer service representative via the telephone, and 60% used email to communicate with a customer service agent. These are the top customer service channels used by adults in the past 12 months in the year of 2016. However, this study fails to consider other social media platforms, not just Twitter, and it also fails to recognize the Live Assist in-person customer service channel. So customers contact customer service for 4 main reasons. 1, to gather information for making a purchase. 2, to provide their own information to a company. 3, to receive technical support for product service usage. And finally, to give product service feedback. Consumers may prefer to use a certain customer service channel based on the weight of importance they place on specific attributes of customer service and their perception of each channel's ability to deliver on those attributes. Some of these attributes include to be understood, to feel comfortable, or for ease of use. We want to specifically focus on social media as a customer service channel. As we saw before, 67% of social media users had used a company's social media channels for customer support. Many social media customer service users viewed interaction with businesses over social media as reliable in terms of accessibility, response assurance, and service level consistency. However, not everyone thinks so, and worldwide, 65% of customers do not use social media for customer service, saying that it takes too long and it is not good for complex issues. Nonetheless, in 2017, customer problems posted on social media platforms increased to 30%. However, social media as a customer service channel is very important for businesses because customers spend 20 to 40% more with companies who engage their customer service requests over social media. Now we have to understand what social anxiety is, as well as how prevalent it is among the population. Social anxiety could be defined as the persistent fear of one or more social or performance situations in which the person is exposed to unfamiliar people or to possible scrutiny by others. It is estimated that 7.1% of U.S. adults aged 18 or older have social anxiety. The root cause of social anxiety disorder is still unknown. But since individuals with social anxiety fear social situations with unknown people, these consumers may prefer to utilize self-service customer channels, which require no human interaction and would free them of their fears. However, live assist is sometimes required, so these channels must also be considered. Now, there is a link between social media and social anxiety. A study found that higher daily social media use was associated with greater dispositional anxiety systems and an increased likelihood of having a probable anxiety disorder. Another study found that social anxiety significantly predicted social media addiction among university students. However, there still remains debate surrounding the causality and directionality of social media and social anxiety. Individuals with social anxiety may engage more with social media for reasons such as the validation of their self-worth, for communication purposes to minimize their fear of scrutiny and rejection, or to escape from real-world stressors. On the other hand, social media use can induce stress from negative feedback, stressful events to others' lives, or pressure to maintain a social media presence that elevates anxiety symptoms. Now, bringing it all together, we need to focus on the connection between customer service and social anxiety. It's beneficial to understand customer service channel preferences of individuals with social anxiety because it has been found that satisfactory customer service reduces stress and anxiety levels in consumers. Online communication has been found to reduce social inhibitions. Online communication reduces the auditory, visual, and contextual cues that the user has to pay attention to, which in turn reduces anxieties of how others will perceive the user. It also increases the user's controllability, as the asynchronistic quality allows the user more time to formulate thoughts into words. A study found that social anxiety is lower during online interaction than during face-to-face interaction, especially in subjects with high social anxiety. Therefore, individuals with social anxiety may prefer to utilize online, which includes social media, over offline live assist customer service channels. Social media allows users to talk to companies in a way they would talk to their friends and family, making them feel more comfortable sharing their questions, thoughts, and concerns with the company. Since individuals with social anxiety find it easier to talk to people they know as opposed to people they don't know, they feel more comfortable interacting with them, and this can be mimicked on social media when communicating with companies, which makes social media an appealing customer service channel for consumers with social anxiety. Consumers with social anxiety may have positive attitudes toward and preferences for customer service channels that reduce their social inhibitions and fears, as their ability to more easily communicate with companies would allow them to be better understood, feel more comfortable, and more easily use these channels. Therefore, I will be conducting some primary, quantitative, and correlative research. I will be designing a survey based on existing instruments. The survey will be hosted on Qualtrics, and it is expected to remain open for 4 weeks. An email with an anonymous link to the survey will be distributed to the faculty, staff, and students of Northeastern Illinois University. This list of emails will be obtained from the Office Support Associate of Northeastern Illinois University's College of Business and Management, as well as the University Honors Program Coordinator. A sample size of 150 to 200 is hoped to be achieved. Now, this remote anonymous method of sampling was chosen to increase the inclination of respondents to share personal, sensitive information. To measure customer service channel attitudes, respondents will evaluate the ability of customer service channels to deliver on the following 3 important attributes of customer service: to be understood, to feel comfortable, and for ease of use. The 10 customer service channels that will be evaluated will include the 5 following self-service channels: help FAQs, voice self-service, online forum or community, online virtual agent, and virtual assistants. The following 2 offline live assist channels, which include in-person, telephone, and the 3 online live assist channels: email, live instant message or online chat, and social media. To measure the prevalence and severity of social anxiety, I will be using the 20-item social interaction anxiety scale developed by Maddock and Clark. Respondents will have to rate experiences in social situations associated with social anxiety and social phobia. This instrument has high levels of internal consistency, with Cronbach's alpha reported to be 0.94. It also has high retest reliability, with a correlation reported of 0.92. One item has been changed. The phrasing, "I have difficulty talking to attractive persons of the opposite sex," to "I have difficulty talking to attractive persons of the sex or sexes that I'm interested in order to avoid insulting, alienating, or confusing sexual minority respondents." A study has found that this revision does not impact the psychometric properties or the performance of the instrument. The measures include a Likert type 5-point scale from 0 to 4 to measure the attributes: to be understood, to feel comfortable, and ease of use. As attitudes toward customer service channels, this scale will range from strongly disagree to strongly agree. Then the average score of the 3 attributes, as well as the types of customer service channels, will be taken to assess the overall attitude toward each customer service channel, the self-service, offline live assist, online live assist customer service channel types. And an average score greater than 2 would indicate a positive attitude toward that type of channel. Now, when it comes to measuring prevalence and severity of social anxiety, again, we're using a Likert type 5-point scale from 0 to 4. And the range is from not at all characteristic or true of me to extremely characteristic or true of me for each of the experiences or situations related to social anxiety. A total score is computed by taking the sum of the scores with the highest possible score of 80. And then individuals will be placed into one of 3 groups based on their total scores: either no social phobia or anxiety with a score of 0 to 33, social phobia, which is a less severe form of social anxiety, with a score of 34 to 42, and then social anxiety based on a score of 43 or more. Therefore, my hypotheses for this research project include that social media users with a higher degree of social anxiety will show positive attitudes towards self-service customer service channels, as well as toward online live assist customer service channels. And social media users with a higher degree of social anxiety will prefer self-service over live assist customer service channels and online live assist over offline live assist customer service channels. If you would like to look back into these research papers, here is a list of all of my references. Thank you so much.